If you're a Muslim and you believe in Allah and in the Day of Judgment, you should not have TikTok on your phone. Other apps are okay, but bro, videos on TikTok are made in such a way that you have to like shake your body and do these moves and you would get more views on your videos. So bro, just uninstall the app. Like, I have never used the app. Do you see anything wrong with me? I am growing. I am better than okay. I don't need the app. So why do you need the app? I have never used the app and I am completely okay. I am a living example that you can live without having TikTok on your phone. You can be better than okay without being on TikTok. Like, I don't have any TikTok account. What, bro? Like, what? Do you actually think that you use TikTok for Islamic purposes? Do you understand that 95% of what is on TikTok is totally garbage? You have to go through all of that garbage to get to that 5% of the good stuff. So you need to understand this concept that you cannot end up in halal by starting with haram. No matter what it is, no matter if it's the business, no matter if it's the relationship, no matter if it's something else, you cannot end up in halal by starting with haram. Like, I have some self-respect for myself and I know that I am better than TikTok. So I don't have the app on my phone. If you're still not convinced, you need to understand that bro, whenever a nation makes something, they want its own people to have the thing first and then they want the people of the entire world to have that thing. So for example, when the Ottomans got the cannons, they first used it themselves to conquer land, and only after they had used them to conquer land for themselves, they gave it to other nations or other nations got them. But TikTok is banned in China. Like, literally, go and search that on Google. It is banned in China, but they do have a slightly different app. Yeah, we believe you. We believe them completely. Slightly different app. So bro, if it was so good and there were so many benefits of using the app, why do they not give it to their own people? And then bro, you must know that you would not be able to move from in front of Allah on the Day of Judgment without telling Him how you spent your time and how you spent your youth. So when the Ummah needed you, when the Ummah needed every able-bodied man to be working the best he can, to be doing work all day and every day, you were there sitting on your couch, comfortable and scrolling. Like, what the hell, bro? What are you doing with your life? So what I want you to do is, I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you are standing in front of Allah. Close those eyes, bro. Please close them. So close your eyes and then your book of deeds, your massive book of deeds is being brought to you. And so when you get to like around age 13, 14 in that book, most of the time, like 50% or even 60% of the time in there, outside of sleep and all of that stuff, is scrolling. And then you are asked the question, how did you spend your time? How did you spend your youth? What did you do for this ummah? When the ummah needed every able-bodied man to be doing the best he can, what were you doing? Where were you? You can open your eyes now. If you did not feel any fear that, oh crap, how am I going to stand in front of Allah and tell Him that I basically wasted all of this time, let that, just stop this video and let that fear sink into your heart. Another reason why you spend so much time on TikTok and you don't even realize that you have spent so much time on it is because, bro, the videos are so short. Like, the length of the videos is from 15 seconds to 60 seconds. So when you watch a 45-second video, you just say to yourself, oh, it's just 45 seconds. And so you just scroll on to the next video. And then you scroll on to the next video. The next video is like 30 seconds. Then the next video is like 15 seconds. And so what you don't realize is that all of these seconds compile up. They combine and they form the 2 hours that you spend on TikTok. Because bro, the videos are so short that you cannot calculate the time that you are going to spend on the app. You just say to yourself, oh, I'm just going to watch a few reels, and then after 2 hours you realize that you have just spent 2 hours of your youth scrolling on TikTok. Because bro, when I watch long form videos on YouTube, I actually know how long the video is, and so I can calculate the time that I'm going to be spending on the app. Like if the guide is like around an hour and 30 minutes long, I can look at my calendar and I can see that I don't have an hour and 30 minutes today, but I do have an hour. So what I'll do is just I'll watch the video for an hour till I get to the hour of that video, and then the remaining 30 minutes I will watch them the next day, or whenever I open YouTube again. And so in this way I can calculate the time that I'm going to spend on the app. But when you are scrolling on TikTok and the video length is maximum 60 seconds, there is no way that you can calculate the time that you are going to be spending on the app before you go onto the app. And then another thing is that bro, you need to understand that the more time you spend on a topic, the better you will understand it. Like if I spend like around 90 minutes learning a topic, watching a guide on YouTube on a particular topic, whatever it is, I will know a lot more on the topic than if I just watch a 60-second short video on that topic. And so the more time you spend on a topic, the better you will understand it. So you might say to yourself that I'm watching all of these shorts and I'm getting so much information. But bro, you need to understand that 90% of the information in those shorts is not even going into your long-term memory. And your brain is just listening them from one ear and then taking them out from the other ear. And so you don't even get any information. And the 10% information you do get, it's on like 100 topics. And you cannot even keep all of those topics in your brain. And so a day later, all of that information is just out of your brain. None of the information made it into your long-term memory. Congratulations. You just wasted 2 hours of your time, of your youth, and you got zero information, zero work from that time. Well done. Whatever you spend your current years on, that is what you will have for the rest of your life. If you spend your current years, like the ages from 15 to 25, if you spend these years on working and making a business, you will have that business or any other business for the rest of your life, because the skills will always remain with you, the knowledge will always remain with you. But if you spend these 10 years of your life scrolling and having fun, that is what you will have for the rest of your life. So it's your choice, bro. If you want to have fun for the rest of your life, choose having fun and don't watch this video. Don't ever watch me ever again. But if you want to be serious with your life and you want to do something with your life, go ahead and delete that app. Just delete the app for a month. Or if you're extreme like me, go for 6 months. You are invincible in these years of yours. Like if you are a teenager, if your age is from 15 or even 14 to 25, you are freaking invincible, bro. You don't need any cheat code to make you invincible for some freaking 5 minutes or something else. No, you just are invincible because you are a teenager. Then bro, the final thing is that you need to understand that all of us have a baseline of dopamine. This is like, dopamine is the hormone of motivation, and that makes you want to do things that you do not feel like doing. So every one of us has this baseline of dopamine. It is different for people, but let's just say that our baseline dopamine is here. So when you scroll, the dopamine goes like this. But then when you stop scrolling, it comes like this. And then it actually goes below the baseline, the original baseline that you had. So every time you scroll, your dopamine levels go down. You crave that dopamine more and more. And so you scroll more and more. And then 6 months from the first time you install the app, congratulations, bro. You are a dope addict. You are now constantly in need of free dopamine and easy dopamine, because your dopamine levels are so low, your motivation is so low that you cannot do anything else other than just scroll on social media. And so that is what you do. You go onto your phone as soon as you wake up. You want some dopamine and you want your brain to feel good. So you just grab your phone and you start scrolling. you're like already miserable at yourself that you have just already wasted 30 minutes of your day, of the morning. If a thing is making you feel miserable, if you repeat it again, it will make you feel more miserable. That is common sense, bro. So please stop. Like, I don't have any social media apps on my phone, or other than just YouTube, and I am the happiest I have ever been in my life. I just can't help myself and then jump and like touch leaves and stuff. Like, this might feel weird to like normal people, but this is what will happen to you if you uninstall the app. But you first have to take the action. And so, do good, and I'll see you in Jannah.